Welcome to the Capital Exchange. I'm Steve Wilbur, Managing Director at Allen Capital Group.
And I'm Travis Portwood, Chief Investment Officer with Allen Capital Group.
You know, Travis, I know people watch this video to see what we're wearing, and it looks like you must have a camera at my house watching me.
I promise we didn't call each other.
Oh, Travis, more serious note, Travis, a recent study from the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows that the average American age 65 and older earns a pre-tax annual income of about $55,000. Now that same group spends around $51,000. So there isn't much left over, is there, for unforeseen expenses or emergencies?
Yeah, Stephen. Additionally, those aged 65 to 69 only have around $200,000 on average saved for retirement, and that's according to Federal Reserve data. So most of this group may even need to continue working in retirement. You know, costs have risen with inflation, and 75% of these retirees' income is consumed in four primary areas: housing, transportation, healthcare, and your favorite, food.
What are you saying? What are you saying here?
I'm saying we all like food.
Housing is the biggest one, Travis, accounting for 36% of annual expenses. So one thing retirees can consider is downsizing in retirement if they don't need that large of a home anymore. Then use the excess to build an emergency fund if they have not done that yet.
Yeah, but prices moving up recently might be easy to do.
Yep.
So Steve, next is, on that list was transportation. And the average cost is around $7,100 per year that a retiree spends. And that consists of, you have your car payments, you have your insurance, maintenance and repair, and then gas that fluctuates, right?
Yeah.
So many times when you're in retirement and you have a large lifestyle change, it may make sense to evaluate if you need multiple vehicles, because if you don't, you could maybe save considerable money by cutting one vehicle out.
So true. And Travis, another big one is healthcare, which makes up over $7,000 in costs to retirees. And those costs are rising faster than headline inflation.
They always do, yeah.
So stay on top of inexpensive things like preventative screens and consider exercising, stretching to help mitigate some of those future health costs.
Yeah, prevention is probably the best healthcare out there, right?
Definitely easier to say than do, but once you get into the habit, you can get it done.
Right. So Steve, finally we'll talk about food. Your favorite, right?
Yeah.
Food, yeah. $6,500 or 12% of a retiree's income is spent on food. And we all know, I think we all do it, it's easy to overspend your food budget by eating out more than you should or shopping at maybe the more expensive grocery store because it's convenient. So as difficult as this may be, in retirement, you've got to try really hard to stick to your food budget to make it go further. But Steve, usually the best approach to all of this is to consider these factors ahead of time and then work with your advisors to get a plan in place now, prior to retirement. You'll know or understand where you sit currently, and you may still have time to make adjustments before you actually pull the trigger and head into retirement.
That's so true, Travis. I'm going to go on a diet after this. This has been great. I look forward to it next week.
I look forward to it as well.